Alright, where are we going? Where are we going today? We gotta drive all the way up to the end of this road right here, and I think we'll go through here. If this doesn't work, we'll need to come back and do... We've got a couple more contracts here. I think this one. Yep, that one, and well, that one's locked, so it would be that one. Well, reconnaissance is a success. I don't think we have to do this one. I don't think we have to do that one. I think we can just drive through. Okay, let's give it a try. Here we go. And I think, yeah, we'll go past the fuel stop before we leave this map. So we can top off there. We'll have plenty of fuel, but we can top off there. And we've got fuel in the roof rack, and then we've got 900 liters in this trailer. So I think we'll be able to do, hopefully, most of all of the quarry with the fuel that we have. The only thing we'll need to deal with are if we've got any bridges that are closed. We may need to bring a truck over to get them open so we can continue exploring. Although for the most part, you can scout around a bridge that's out, or if there is like pipelines that were down in Alaska, there were rock slides we had to deal with. You can typically get around them in a big burly scout vehicle like this. So hopefully we can get all of the quarry discovered today and pick up all the upgrades. I got that, it's the Taiga. Oh. Whatever it is, I got it. I feel like I'm not using it right, or I don't have it upgraded enough. I heard great things about it, and I wasn't getting great performance from it, so I think we need to scout some upgrades in the quarry and get that thing bumped up as well. Then I think in the final map, in the last map of Vimnagorsk, I may be saying that wrong. In the final map, there is a garage that you have to build. It's not, like, included in the map. You have to bring supplies in and build it, maybe? I don't know, we'll find out in a moment. So we'll bring vehicles over as we need to. And we've only got, let me see, I think all of our tasks here are done except picking up the bricks. And all that leaves is contracts, but the contracts are typically spread over all 3 maps. In this case, 3. Alaska was 4, Michigan was 4, and I think we've got new content coming, I heard, this week, and it's already Wednesday, so that would be within the next couple days. So if that is the case, then we will certainly have plenty to keep us busy into the weekend. I'm still liking the game. I am, and it's I don't know. It's got a curve to it, and I feel like that curve got pretty steep when we got to Russia. And this is only the first map in Russia. The quarry is supposed to be harder, and then the final Russian map is supposed to be very difficult. So, I don't know. I keep seeing patches, you know, they're adding things and doing things to make the game continuing to improve it, continuing to balance it. But I feel like all that dropped right about the time we moved onto this map, so it's hard to tell if the game got harder or if the map got harder. Still liking it though, ultimately still liking it. Really curious to see what the new areas are. What we know it's Wisconsin, Montana, no, Canada. Wisconsin, Canada, and another Russian map. I think that's cool. They're mixing it up like that. I'm really curious to see where else we go in the world. I've heard a lot of speculation and ideas on different places this game could go where there's good off-roading. Can't wait to see it. But hopefully we'll be getting some DLC very soon and we'll get that going. And I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. I did go back to Drummond Island. I have 2 jobs there. I have Cousin Cletus, which I'm told is bugged out for some people, but not for other people. And I wanted to find out if it's bugged out for us. I tried it one time, but I took the little yellow crane rather than the big crane and wasn't able to get down there and get it. And what I'm hearing from people on Discord is even after you reset, you can't ever get an attach point on that crate that's down in the river. I haven't found that to be the case, but I didn't get close enough to it to have an attach point anyway. So I will need to figure that out. And what is the other thing? I've got a lost cargo mission on Drummond Island that is also bugged out. It's not showing me where to pick up the cargo. I have it activated, I have it selected, I'm tracking it, but it does not tell me where to get the cargo. So I can't finish that one either. I'm wondering if, I'm wondering if the entire Drummond Island map isn't bugged out. Don't know. Alright, so we will go up here, and regardless of whether or not we need to do any more discovering and any more contracts to get this tunnel open, we will leave. This is the Yaz that we're in right now. Is it not? The Yaz? The Yaz? We will leave this up here regardless, because I'm not driving it back down there and then back up here. I don't think we need to do any more scouting on this map. But if I read the Google correctly, if I read the Reddit correctly, this is open now. And we'll be able to go through. And I have not seen this area at all, so I'm excited for this. I'm told it is that it gets progressively creepier as you move through these maps. We found some really creepy areas in the southwest of this map. I was impressed with the creepiness. Had a definite DayZ, Silent Hill kind of feel to it. Is this discovered? I think it is. I think we discovered this last time we were up this way. Yep. So that's good to go. Slide back over here. Eventually. Sir, what in the world? Really? Really? Oh, game. Oh, what a buzzkill. What a buzzkill this game can be. These trucks do amazing things, absolutely amazing things, and then randomly they just don't. The physics can be a bit unbalanced. Alright. And we are once again, maybe, here we go. We are once again rolling. Yeah. I mean, when it's on me, it's on me. And there are certainly plenty of mistakes that I've made while driving. All my fault. But other times it does seem a bit inconsistently delivered. The physics. And, I don't know. This strikes me as a very thoughtful game. It seems like there's been a lot of time and effort put into this. So I can't imagine that there would be some glaring oversight that could be addressed and the developers just chose not to. That doesn't make sense. Alright, can we get through? We can. Beautiful. Reddit was correct. Well, this looks gnarly. Let's see what we have to Let's see what we have to get into here. All right. And we are going. We are pointing north. Tall, skinny map. I'll take it. Let's do this one first. And before we do that, moment please. Before we do that, let me take a look at my secret list here and see what we can discover. Quarry. There we go. I think I see one very close to the tunnel. So we'll do that one first. All right, here we go. I see something over there. Hopefully whatever this is, I don't get so excited about it that I drive myself into a hole. Yep, I think that is the upgrade marker. Yeah, I mean we're moving. This reminds me already of MudRunner. Some of the MudRunner maps. Just a lot of water. We're still moving, and we've got a ton of fuel, so no worries there. What do we get? So that is for our Azov. Okay, I'll take it. And what else is over this way? Before we try to get turned around. I think there's one out there. Let's do these towers next. So let's just go right here. Yep, let's just head down this way. That's not far. We'll get that one opened up, and then we'll head, what would that be? West? Yep, we'll head to the west a little bit, get that tower open, and just work our way down. As long as the bridges aren't out, and we can get across, I think we can discover this whole map fairly quickly. I say that. It never works out that way. I just say that. Alright. And I don't know where the quarry itself is. We'll find out when we open these towers where the actual quarry is. Alright. Here we want to go. Probably this way. Okay, so we'll go up here. Yeah, we'll go left and then right. Done. Here we go. Left. And then right. Is there a road here? Yeah, there is. Wheeling this thing all over, sir. There we go. bad so far. This is not a good place to roll. There's no trees handy. Let's keep our wits about us. Alright, so then we'll go up here. Or do we want to do this one next? I guess we can do this one next while we're here. Yeah, let's head straight down and do this one. No, we'll do this one. So here, and then here. Okay. I guess right there. All right. Could not see this road on the map, but it's really clear. Get to it. Okay. Where is our, where's our marker? Just above the quarry. Okay. So that means we want to go back down here. We want to go here, right? To here. Here. I don't know if this is blocked. I think it will be because there's two of them with the same name. Yeah, so we won't go there. We'll go right here and up and around. And there's supposed to be a discovery back here somewhere. All right. Oh, no, I see it. Right there. Okay. So let's get turned around. Trying not to roll as we get turned around. All right. Maybe. There we go. here. Yep. It's getting foggy? I think it is. So we're going to go over here now. Over here. Careful. Yep. Alright, so we want to stay to the left. So, let's just mark these. We'll go here, here, and here. Alright. Stay back here until I can see what's over there. Oh, we wouldn't have been able to get up there anyway. Well, maybe we would. Maybe. Alright, there's our halfway point for fuel. We're still okay with that big tank on the back. And then we'll cut around this tree, I guess. And stay to the right. Yeah, we can do that. That's a little precarious, but I think we'll be all right. So, sir. Perhaps we won't. And what's the best way to get this thing sorted out? Can we go up here? Yeah, I'd rather roll it up the hill than down. We are kind of close to the edge of the quarry. Although, it's not rolling, it's just sliding. Come on, man. There you go. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Now, one more. Let's get over here a little ways. Yep, so we can roll into this tree. Let's see if we can get down here. Nope. I mean, can we get back this way? There's nothing down there. it's like we're too close to some trees and too far away from others. See if we can scoot it around to the back. Nothing over here. Okay, well, we'll just need to keep working at it. I don't see any other way to do this. And that's not going to work. So if we go this way... It's like it's pulling us further into the tree, and we need to get a little distance away from the tree. Just camera's not helping. How about this guy back here? What can that do? Nothing. Nothing. Alright, well, we'll just need to figure it out. Oh, camera. God. I don't know if they're ever going to do anything about that. But it is something else, man. Alright. Here's our out over here. So I don't think we'll roll down the hill. We'll go that way, and hopefully this will put us back on our wheels. Progress. We can't really get on any of these unless we just gear down and try to creep this. Yeah, I guess that's the way. Okay. That's so precarious. Alright. That's a way to do it. I don't know if that's the right way, but it's how we did it. Alright. Continuing on. And somehow, from all of that, we took no damage whatsoever. Oh, game. We will carefully get through here and then refuel. Is that the one word? Hang on, let me take a look at my list again here. No, I think it's further up. So if we go up here, like over here, and then here, and then up here. Says it's around here somewhere. I don't see it, but we'll go take a look. I mean, it says it's up there. Maybe at the end of this little road. Alright. Well, here we go. Says there's a trail off to the right. I don't see it. There it is. All right. And we really do need to refuel, so do that right now. There we go. I guess we'll do this one first. Go up here and down, and then over and across. Okay. There better be something up here. I'm concerned that what we're supposed to discover is that cliffhanger job that we already discovered. And so we're doing all this, but nothing. But this is the place on the map where they would hide something are these dark areas that don't get revealed by the towers. So if it's anywhere, it's going to be up here. Something right there. Is that it? That's not. If that's it, the map that I have with the reveal is way off. I'm glad we got it. I'm glad we came up here, but golly. All right. I don't want to get in too much of a hurry and roll out here away from trees. Have no way to get sorted. Right. That's the big motor for the con and the TUC. Okay. Done and done. So now, where do we want to go? We want to go to this tower here. And it looks like we can't get there anywhere through here, so maybe we'll come down here. Right? About like here. And here. We already discovered Cliffhanger. Let's do this one while we're here. Let's come down and get this clearing the way job. Let's get that on the radar. All right, now to get out of here. Let's go back the way we came. Carefully. Oh no. This truck has been pretty well behaved for us. First few times we've taken it out. But there is a lot of side hill and camber in this game. Keeps you on your toes. Alright. Is this how we came up? It's not, but it'll get us there. So we'll come down and just make the left. Okay. Nice thing about the persistent terrain deformation is you can spot your own tracks and see where you've been. This is definitely helpful. Knock this out and then back up to that tower. See what this needs to open. I'm guessing that's what it is, a roadblock of some kind. Yeah, because it's got the two places where you can drop the goods off. Alright. Clearing the way. What does this require? Clearing the way. Metal beams. Okay, I think you can get those back in the Drowned Lands. I've noticed this game, when you just click on an item to see where you can pick it up, it doesn't always tell you the closest place you can pick it up. So it's definitely, it will benefit you to take a few minutes and manually click on all the warehouses and see if you can't find something closer. Alright, so we'll go here and then try to make our way up here. Here we go. Easy. Okay. We're looking for a left. Is that correct? Yeah. It's not. Oh, it's not far. I just don't want to go directly overland unless we have to. I feel like at the moment we do not. This will probably loop around if I know my SnowRunner map designers. Looking for a left. There it is. So we've got, I think there are 4 hidden upgrades on this map, and I don't know how many visible ones there are, or ones that will become visible when we open the towers, but I know that the one truck that I got, the Taiga. Upgrade location discovered. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, it's right there. Okay. So how do we get to that? I would say back down this way. Yep, right there, and straight in. Is that the only one? Is that the only one? So far, that's the only one. But we've got 2 more towers to go. And also, let me take a look at my list that I've got here. So that is south of that? Yeah, it's right around in there. Okay, we'll find that one momentarily. Yon, how you doing, brother? How's the audio? I got a new microphone today. I haven't seen anybody in the chat to tell me what the mic sounds like. How are we sounding? Oh yeah, no worries, Chair. Audio's good. Microphone test. 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Different mic. I mean, what's the total palette like? Is it too high? I got a little bit of EQ I can mess with. For the TUZ as well. What is the TUZ? Where's my garage? Oh, we're on a different map. I'm not gonna mess with that for now. Okay. I got a, we want to come out of here this way. Where's that tower we just discovered? It's right here. Okay, so we want to come out this way and then back to here. Yep, I got a, do we? Yeah, we do. I got a snowball black ice. And it's definitely not quite the same level as the Yeti. Alright, so we'll go over here now. Oh, about 12 inches. Yeah, I'd say almost 12 inches exactly. Less high-end when closer. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not until I get XLR through a mixing board, phantom power, the whole deal. I think we're going to be just working with what we got. You know, USB's not ideal, but better than nothing. All right, we continue on. Where are we? We're here now, and we want this tower, so we'll go back here. And then down here. All the way around here. To whatever this is. It seems like a bad idea. Oh, there's more towers down here. Okay. For some reason I was thinking there were only 4. Alright, so now we need to back up. Oh yeah. I've got the full I've got the full studio already laid out. It's just figuring out when we want to pull the trigger and spend like $15,000 on it. I'm gonna need an approval from the missus before that happens. It's a bit of an uphill battle. We do have plenty of fuel, so we can just roll. No worries. But do we? I mean, this is like a full-on cliff. We don't want to go down there. So we do want to take this right. Right? All right. Tracking? Still tracking. We'll go over here through 2 rivers, and whatever this facility is, we'll get to that, and then cut through the woods. Alright. And I did take one of the OP mid-game trucks. I did take it back to Michigan. Was trying to finish up a couple of jobs there, and they do feel, comparatively, they do feel really OP in Michigan. I think that's definitely, it's safe to consider that a tutorial map. Even Island Lake and Drummond Island, in comparison, they feel a little basic. Here now. Alright, sun's coming up, beautiful. Let's see if we don't get stuck in a swamp. I don't know, man. I've noticed that the roads, I feel like on the earlier maps, all the roads connect. And we're getting to a place where they no longer do. Where they can just, like, end. I mean, you can see it on the map. But it's like, do you want to backtrack and go all the way around, or do you want to try to force your way through the woods? Naturally, we're going to try to force our way through the woods. Alright. So, and just so we don't get too terribly turned around, where is it that we're trying to get to? I mean, here? Alright. We'll just go as far as we can. This truck's pretty burly. It doesn't get stuck a lot. It does roll over a lot, but it doesn't get stuck, so see if we can make this happen. Still doing good on fuel. Alright. Goes to, yep, and those are all open. I noticed that as well. So if we, I think there's a discoverable here. Hang on, taking a look at my map. Yep, like right over here somewhere. It's got to be by that house. Yeah, it's got to be by that house. Okay, we're going back. We're going right over in here somewhere. So we'll go here, here, and in here, I guess. All right. Near the houses or in the woods? See if we can get around behind these houses. Let's try to get around back here. I also, from time to time, forget that I'm not playing Farm Sim and want to like get out of the vehicle and just, you know, it'd be quicker to just walk around and do this. There it is. Okay. Perfect. So this is... What is this one? Zeke. We don't have the Zeke. Alright. So let's just go right through here. No, let's not. Go back the way we came. Too many tree stumps over there. Well, there's a nice big one right there for us too. All right. Eventually, we'll get back. There we go. We'll get back to where we were. All right. Beautiful. Well, at least we're moving very efficiently tonight. We haven't had to backtrack at all. And we'll see if we can get the rest of these towers without opening roads. I mean, if we have to, we can just hop in a truck back in the drowned lands and bring it out here with whatever we need. Hopefully it's not one of those tasks where you have to bring like 6 different cargoes. We can do it fairly quickly, but I think we may be able to get all of them with our scout vehicle. And I just noticed we need to refuel. We're not in the red yet, but as soon as we get out of this mud, we'll refuel. Alright. Tempted to go through that tunnel, but we've been very systematic in the first 3 areas that we've been to in Michigan, Alaska, and now here in Russia. We've been very systematic and not done that, so I don't want to start now. Alright, set the brake, refuel. We just hit the red, so that is topped off. Plenty of fuel in the tank. Spin this back to so did we have another? I think we have another one, right? Right close by. Mm-hmm. So it's right about over here somewhere. What about like right here? Alright. Let's get this one next. I don't know how many people they have working on this, how many different design teams they have, but I swear you can feel a difference in some of the maps. Not just, I mean, obviously, Michigan and Alaska are different, but I feel like you can almost pick up on what team did the map. They have like a separate feel to them, a more distinct feel. The mark of the artist. Could be wrong. Feeling though. Moment. Here. Oh, that's very close. So it's going to be. Rotate this, it's going to be yep, down a little bit more. Okay, but what we can do while we're here, well, we're not quite there yet. Let's go ahead and do this first. So we'll go over here. We'll get this one first, and then we'll get the tower. Here. There's that place. All right. Before the next right, if I'm reading the map properly. There it is. Nope. I don't have either of those. Well, I mean, we're still getting the upgrades, so when we get the trucks, at least we'll have them. So from here, we can straighten this thing out, and then we'll go up here and right here. Here now. What'd this give us? An upgrade on the way to the next tower. I'll take it. So if we just come right down here, and then up to here, that's the next tower. Gaming experience, hey, how's it going? Welcome. How's your evening going? was easy. That one's done. And let's see about going back and getting this. Oof. Alright. Is there anything else down at this side of the map? No. Okay, so the 4 hidden ones we already have, so we can just use what they're making us aware of. What's the best way to get this one? Probably back up and around. I'm certainly not going through all these trees. Before we get too far, we'll get turned around. We'll go back this way. Come over here and get this one. I guess right through here. Probably drop our trailer to do that. And then just continue on. Come down and get this one. And depending on how this water looks, we may go all the way around. It's longer, but it could ultimately be faster. Okay. And then we've got 2 more towers. We might possibly get all this done tonight. Okay. Here we go. Something else before we go any further. Let's go ahead and tune up. Alright. There we go. Beautiful. And we are rolling. I'm really wondering whether or not I will be done with all of this before the new DLC drops. I'm beginning to think no, I will not. Because Alaska took probably twice as long as I thought it would. I haven't gotten a count on the hours yet from anyone who's got all the way through all of these, what it takes. I've probably got 100 hours into this game. Yeah, give or take. And I'm not done yet, so I'm curious. I thought when I first played it, we were only 1 or 2 maps through Michigan, and I sort of just thumbnail calculated 120 hours for the 3 maps that the game came with. So I think we were pretty close on that estimate. That's a good game for whatever this was. I think I paid $50 retail for the season pass. That's a good value. It's a lot of content in terms of hours playability. That's a lot of content for $60. I know games that are twice that are not nearly as playable. All right. So we're gonna. We're gonna cut through these trees. Just head straight in here. Let's do this. Let's fuel up. Let's drop this trailer. And here we go. Oh, that's not bad. Very close to the road. I thought it was a lot further away. So this is for the Tega and the Voron. The Voron I haven't driven yet. The Tega I have. Okay. Tega felt a little underpowered. Felt a little underpowered for me. So hopefully with this bigger motor in it, we'll get that sorted out. I've heard good things about it. I want it to be a good truck. I want it to perform well. And I'll do my part. I will find the upgrades. Alright, and now we just go, let's go loop around. Yeah, it's 6 of one, half dozen the other. So we make a right and a right. I don't know, man. I can't really justify going all the way around here. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Okay. Here we go. This thing, yeah, this has an almighty snorkel on it, so hopefully even if we do end up in deep water, we can just winch our way across. We'll take a look when we get there and see how bad it looks. And we are going to make what? A right and a right, that's what we said. So this is a right. And then another right. So far, so good. Let's take a look at this little swampy bit down here. See how bad it is. I mean... What do you think? Do we want to risk it? Of course we do. Oh, the Yaz doesn't even care, man. We're just motoring through here. Alright, this was anticlimactic. And we're nearly out of money. We got about 50,000 right now. I bought a lot of trucks when we got to Russia. So, first off, the Don 71. I don't have that one. So I think what we'll need to do is sell one or maybe two trucks. And use what we get from those to upgrade one of the trucks that we keep. I think that's fair. I think we're probably going to sell the Arctic. The Arctic? Antarctic. I love that style of truck, but there's just no... I don't know. There's not enough use from that truck. So we'll sell that. I think that's like 170,000 or something, and that will hopefully free up enough money. And we've got enough money now that we can upgrade the trucks that we've got, hopefully. Because most of them are maxed out with the upgrades that we've already found, so we'll just be upgrading the couple things that we found on this trip. But if we sell the Antarctic and possibly the Klob, one of the Klobs, that'll give us several 100,000, and then we'll just be able to go nuts. And if we do it right, what we'll end up with in terms of, because we've got an American fleet and a Russian fleet. If we do it right, what we end up with will be burly enough that we can get things done in a timely manner, as is always the goal. What do you think? Up here? Yeah, we'll make the left, and then we'll make this right. See if we can get any closer. Alright. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of MudRunner. It's got that same very boggy feel to it. There's tons of water everywhere. I'm thinking about playing MudRunner. Thinking about it. Alright. Maybe we'll do that. Well, we can't really. Because we'll have content coming in for this. We'll have DLC coming in, and we might not even be done with what we've already got. But as soon as that DLC comes in, we gotta play it. So it's possible that we'll have more SnowRunner than we know what to do with. So, no time for MudRunner. But I don't know, I guess I just want to compare. Yeah, I saw some things in the patch notes about things like water and mud not sticking to the tires, and that as good as this game is, and I really have no complaints. I mean, I know there's some bugs and whatever. It does get frustrating, whatever. But I have no complaints. But when I read through the bug report and saw the comparison to MudRunner, that's another reason I did want to fire MudRunner up, is to compare the two. Because I haven't played MudRunner in so long. I haven't played it since the American Wildlands DLC came out. And that was, it's got to be 9 months ago? Maybe a full year ago? But I haven't played it since then. And this is one of those games that, is it good period, or is it good by comparison? You know? So, we'll see. We'll do a comparison with MudRunner at some point. See how we feel about that game after we spend all the time in this one that we have. Alright. So we make the turn here. And still going around. Alright. So we'll go through here and take another right. Alright. I ain't scared. Here where? Interesting. This doesn't quite go through. I think we want to make a left and then a right. Maybe. Oh man, it's getting a little complicated over here. We do have that fuel covered though. That's a very good thing. Anything over here? Anything discoverable? Not seeing anything. Map. Oh, alright. That works out. Perfect. Here we go. Quite see it yet, unless I'm looking in the wrong place. Another gnarly camber. There it is. I'm curious if there are going to be more upgrades in the DLC, or if... Let's see how I want to say this. Okay, first we do that. Any other upgrades? Nope, no other upgrades revealed. Okay, so we just need to get this next one here. So we'll come back out this way. Okay, come in the way we went up, and then here. Let's go over here and discover this job while we're here. Alright. So when it comes to new upgrades and new vehicles, I assume there are going to be new vehicles added. When those vehicles are added, how are they upgraded? Will they use the upgrades that have already been discovered? Or will every new DLC come with a new vehicle, and the upgrades for those vehicles will be on those new areas? It makes the most sense. I can't think of another way to do it. If you had all the upgrades for the new vehicles included in the upgrades you've already discovered, then those vehicles would be maxed out the day you get them. That's no fun. You couldn't put those upgrades back on the old maps. Right? Have people going back and discovering upgrades that they already discovered, going through the same places. I don't know. I think they'll need to tie in the new vehicles with the new areas, with the new maps. I think that's the only way that makes sense. but we'll see. And if they ever have a standalone vehicle, then that, you know what I mean? That poses some problems, because where do you put the upgrades for that truck? Unless, as I said, they just come already maxed out, which is a possibility. How are we doing on time? Yeah, we're good. Where are we going back here? Over here, and that is, I don't know if that's active or not. Alright. So, here and to the right. Can do. Yep, it's an active trailer. Alright, so we'll go discover this. We don't need anything from it. Discover this. Not getting any XP. Okay, we got 30. Get this unlocked. Turn around here. Alright. And now we're going to go here. Here, and this one will be, this one seems like it's pretty easy. And then from here we can just head right back the way we came. Yeah, let's do it. us. It's the whole map, isn't it? Yeah, that went quick. Did we discover any upgrades? I don't think we did. Alright. That's everything. That was quick. So we will now go, let's go back down here, right? Down here. I can get to it. There. Right there. Back to the Drownlands. Alright. You know, I thought it might be. I thought these might be railroad tracks. Oh god. Ow. What did we just hit? Some type of stump. Alright. Oh yeah, there's stumps everywhere in here. Yeah. That's gonna be a problem. So we need to get out of here as quickly as possible and get away from the goddamn stumps. All right. And I don't know how far up this road goes as far as paralleling these tracks, but we will try to, get away from these stumps. That's interesting that there is a tunnel. Yeah, interesting. Okay. What exactly the advantage of this is. Having it here, whether it's convenient or whether it's going to dump us out somewhere. Alright, back to Drownlands. Oof. Alright. That is probably the worst possible place. In fact, yeah. That's so bad, we're just going to go right back where we came from, turn around and leave. That is the worst. That area is it's not good for me. Had bad luck there a couple episodes ago. Right. We can... Sir, could you please just... There you go. That was easy. Alright. So I think we can take this road. Yeah, we can take this back around to this better tunnel. And that will put us out on the road in Drownlands rather than on the far side of that swamp. And there may be, for a later mission or something, there may be something advantageous about taking that rail tunnel. Farboy, how you doing, brother? But at the moment, I don't see any advantage to that. It just puts us in a really awkward spot on the other map. But we did get all of this one done, so that's cool. And we can, I don't know, maybe take a look at some tasks. We've been on about 90 minutes. So yeah, maybe we'll do a task or two and try to bring it up to our regular couple hours. Alright, here we go. And this thing, I'm going to drive this all the way back and park it up so it's not sitting on the map somewhere. I might. I just noticed that. Fortunately, I brought a refinery with me. And we've got all the fuel we could ever need. Is this how we get back? Yes. Oh, there's a big fuel tanker over there too. Or is that... Ah, it's a fuel stop. Okay. Fuel stop, and there's a trailer there. Perfect. So we go this way. Oh, thanks, Farm Boy. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's a great little map. Alright, and then from here we just go all the way back over, just stay on the main road, all the way across. Done. Yeah, I was absolutely racking my brain as to what we could do for our next FS17 map. I really wanted it to be something that people weren't, like, I don't know, something that hadn't been YouTubed to death. And I only saw a couple series on that Agra OC, and that was like 2 years ago, so hopefully it's new to a lot of people. They can find a new map to enjoy. This is normally right about when I wad it up. I'm in a hurry. I'm overconfident. I'm having a good session. That's when it's time to throw the truck off a cliff. Seems about right. Yeah, like right over this way. Sure, why not? Set it right there. Alright, let's just confirm we're still going the right way. There we are. Beautiful. Oakfield. Oakfield is Oxygen David. Yeah. Yep. I thought about it. The only thing that sort of speaks against it is it's so popular. It's had a lot of YouTube series done on it. And I have had people tell me, you know, that's cool, just do it your own way, because you haven't done a series on it yet. And I agree with that, but I also, I feel like new stuff really resonates with people when you can show people something they haven't seen before. Even if it's a map that I haven't done before, if it's a map that other people have seen a lot of, it just doesn't have that same, it's not novelty, but, you know, just seeing it for the first time, there's something really cool about that. So I did really look for a map that people weren't as familiar with. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, feel free to send any ideas my way. Drop them in a comment. Let me know on the Discord. Yeah, I love finding new maps. I also looked at, there's a little German map called Altenstein that I really like, and there's a German map from the Modding Welt crew called Herman's Eck that is just fantastic, but I already did a series on it like a year and a half ago. But Herman's Eck is really good if you like that style of map, kind of small, you know, smaller equipment, steep hills, smaller fields, tighter gates. Herman's Eck is really good, and it's definitely converted over to Seasons. Alright, so we got about 20 minutes to go. Let's get this thing parked up. Let's pick one of our trucks. I've heard the Tega. Yeah, the Tega. I've heard good things about the Tega. So let's upgrade the Tega and see if we can build that into a weapon of some kind. And maybe go do a task in the quarry. Because we do go past the fuel stop right before we go through the tunnel, and then again right on the other side. So I don't think we need to worry about fuel. Maybe we do the, deliver the metal. That was what, one load of metal, two loads of metal? And we can pick up metal right over there, right next to this building. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. Get that road open. So, sir. So we sell this, right? That's gone. We park this up. We can make this turn. I mean, it doesn't have to be small, but I think that really works for that like 100 to 200 horsepower range that I tend to stay in a lot. I mean, I definitely like Oakfield, and you're right, that is a great map. So we're going to retain that. Let's go here. We're going to, where's it? Tega, yeah. What do we got? 50 grand. Let's see what we can do to this for 50 grand. Doesn't have to be small, but that seems to be sort of the sweet spot. All right. So that doesn't cost us anything. That's still locked. I think we've got the biggest tires on here that we can run. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta lift it for that. That. We got the flatbed on. Okay. So that's that one. If we go here, I think this one we want to sell. Because this one I want to keep. That one I want to keep. Did we? No, there's the Antarctic. So we'll definitely sell that one. Yeah. Oh, 191,000. Beautiful. We're buried in loot now. That one. And this one we'll keep as well. I think we can. Oh, hang on. I think we can do some stuff to that as well. And the con. Where's the con? Okay, so the con, oh yeah, so we can upgrade this now. 5. What? So the motor that we have in there, is the best one of any that we have available so far. Interesting, okay. Can't lift it. Big wheels on it already. Okay, that's a little disappointing. So we'll put that away. What's the other thing we wanted to work on? This one. More power. Uses more fuel. I like more power. Alright. Can't lift it. I think we're all good there. So we'll put that away again. Which one do we want to sell? We want to sell this one. Let's keep this one for now. Can we do anything with this now? No, not really. No, can't do much with that. Okay. That one is already... it's not maxed out. But that's got its own thing going on. The Tega. We just went through this. Yeah, we put a slightly bigger motor in, but we have to find the lift before we can really max it out. Okay. So now if we go here, right, we're looking for the Quarry. And we want to go here, clearing the way it's called. Clearing the way. 2 metal beams. So we'll start tracking that. Westbridge Hills. That's based on the 15 map. Is that right? I think Westbridge Hills was like a base game map for 15 and then someone converted it over to 17. All right. No. Sideboard, flatbed. Let's try this one. All right, here we go. Yeah, you could try that. That's more of an American style farm, and there really aren't a whole lot of good American farms available as far as maps, so that could be one to try. Yeah, we could think about that. It's definitely nostalgic, because I came into Farm Sim on 15, so Westbridge Hills and, was it Bjornholm or Norgeholm? The Scandinavian one. Those were like the first 2 maps that I ever played in 15, and just immediately, like, the game just had me hooked from the minute that I saw those maps. Even though, in hindsight, they're sort of cartoony and not super realistic, not super detailed, they definitely, they have a great feel to them. So yeah, that's a possibility. Alright, we want 2 metal beams that we can't get here. Where are the metal beams at? Metal beams. There's metal beams. Okay, we go past that. So we'll go. I need to. Yeah, don't highlight that. So we'll make our turn here. Pick up the beams. Okay. Yeah, somebody told me Lono would be a good map. And they're right. It's a fantastic map. It's a bullet bill map, and that, in this case, that sort of works against us because we have the Western Shore going, and that's a bullet bill map. And also, I've already done a series on Lono. Again, it was a while ago. I was on a different system. I think I may even have had my original microphone, so it would be like a whole different animal to do it now. With the setup I have now and the way I'm rendering video and everything, it would look really different, but I don't know. It's not quite been there, done that, but it's sort of been there, done that. You know, I don't want to do things that are new just for the sake of doing things that are new, but it really does seem to resonate with people differently when it's something they're not as familiar with or something they haven't seen on their channel before. But Westbridge that's a great idea. Woodsharp. I'm not even familiar with that map. I'll take a look when I'm done with the stream, but that's not one that I know a whole lot about. The one I really want is Naveswell Extended, but I don't think Tom X is... He's working on a new one for 19. I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of 19. Like, I'm not going to be doing any 19 videos. And as far as I know, Tom X is not... He's not going to finish the one for 17, but Naveswell Extended, I think, would be fantastic for the channel. I was sort of, you know, I try not to, like, get into gossip and rumors and that sort of thing, but I was sort of following when Naveswell Extended was being worked on, when Tom X55 was working on that, and it sucked to see the way people were, I mean, just the way people get with modders. You know, people, it's a hobby. People are doing it in their spare time, and they're doing it for free, and you get so many people just griefing them non-stop, and the impression I got was that kind of soured Tom X55, and that's why he didn't finish it. Or if he did, that's why he didn't release it. But I would love to have Naveswell. I think that'd be a great map for 17. This truck's a little better with that bigger motor in it, but we need the lift for it. We need to get those bigger wheels on it, and then I think we will be all set. Alright, so if we can get this thing loaded up, get it through the tunnel, get it down the road, and get it delivered, we'll have that road open, and that'll be just about 2 hours. Perfect. Is this my turn? I think it is. This truck is supposed to be the Paystar of Russia. Goes anywhere, great mileage, big fuel tank. I think once we get that lifted suspension, this truck could be meta. It's good now, but I think it'll be great once we get it lifted. Alright, back through here. To get out of here. Just flip it around. I think we can get out this way. We'll go past one fuel stop before we go through the tunnel, and I think that will be enough to get us through the tunnel and down the hill to where the job site is. Yeah, we're good. Alright, we might be able to make it to the job site just like this. My only concern about doing that is then we got to make it back too. I mean, not all the way. There's a fuel stop just past the tunnel on the other map. But, you know. Doesn't cost anything, so I'll fill up anytime I can. Curious if they'll ever bring that into the game where you have to buy fuel. I think that would be a great component of hardcore mode. Because as it is now, the trucks are... I feel like there's a lot of trucks that aren't great. They're not worth keeping. And so you just sell them for $100 grand. And suddenly find yourself with more money than you know what to do with. Sir? You caught on something? What's going on? Sir? Alright. It felt like we were really caught on something. I just need to gear down. Yeah, there's one more motor we can put in this, one bigger motor. I think that might be the... I want to say I played that before it was done. Like, I played the V.9, and it needed a lot of detail added to it. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's a good map. It just needed to be, like, filled out. Could be a different map, but if it's the same one, I played it before it was done. Not, like, secret or anything. Not like that. I just saw, like a late beta, late early access, and then I didn't play it again once it was V1.0. What's the Irish map that Scuderia did? You familiar with that one? And you saw I did not fill up back there. We're going to try to make it all the way. Wow. This feels new. I don't recall struggling like this in too many trucks. Alright. We're making it. We're making it. Starts with a D. I can't recall off the top of my head, but I know Scuderia made it. And it was a tight little Irish map. Alright. Drumart. That's the one. Yeah, that's a good map. And that is not something that's been on the channel. So we might do that at some point in the future. And then right there. Beautiful. Here we go. The mud. I'm gonna stick to this side. There's more trees over here. And we're maintaining pretty good headway. And I find in this game, in this sim, as long as you can keep moving, things tend to, I don't know, just don't stop. I really do miss the creeping, though. I was thinking about that the other day, the way that you could creep in MudRunner and spin tires, and just make the tires grab. It's that tiniest little bit. So you mean like in-game, like in a live stream? or like in comments. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I mean, in a comment on the Discord, I really love this community and the way everybody's always, like, I don't know, pointing people in the direction that they think they want to go in. Like, if somebody says, hey, I'm looking for this kind of map or I need this mod, people are always happy to help out and say, well, you know, try this one. So, yeah, I'm more than happy to hear any kind of feedback or input or ideas. The more, the better. Oh, no worries. Comments are fine too. YouTube got rid of their, they used to have a DM feature. You could DM and PM. I think they got rid of that. We are so close to being out of this mud. 2 hours and 1 minute. Oh, we were so close. If it wasn't for this mud, we would have been there in like an hour and 59 minutes. There we go. Mixer. Yeah, Mixer is, that's the Microsoft platform, yeah? Google owns YouTube. Amazon owns Twitch now, and Microsoft is, they're building out Mixer. What's it like? Is that a good platform to stream on? Yeah, I need to check it out. I've heard good things about it. I need to do, man, I need to do so many things. I need to test out Twitch as well. I feel like I don't have a big enough audience yet to really get any sort of meaningful feedback. Yeah, I could try. Trying to think how you can get me your, how you can get me your handle. Hang on, let me get this dropped off. We'll sort it out. YouTube is moderating that comment. Alright. So let's get this open. Alright, yeah, I can stop by. Either give me your screen name here or leave it in a comment on any other video. And even if YouTube moderates it, I'll be able to see it in the, like, the filter. When it catches it, it still lets me review them, so I can check out your screen name there and then find you on Mixer. Yeah, man, I'd be happy to do that. Alright, what do we want to do with this thing? Let's go up here and get turned around and take it back to... Let's go back to the fuel stop and we'll call it. Good way to turn around, right over here. Stumps, the deadly stumps. Okay, and then your Xbox One profile is going to transfer over and be your Mixer profile as well? All right, I'll track you down. I will, as soon as I'm done here, I need to take care of a few things, like some adulting. I need to do a little adulting. It happens. And as soon as I'm done with that, I will download Mixer and start a profile. And as soon as my profile is up and running, I will track down your profile and try to hop on your next live stream. Fair is fair, brother. I appreciate anybody who stops by here, so I'm always happy to return the favor. There's the fuel. Okay. Okay, no worries. I will get your, I'll track your profile down, and then, hang on, let me discover this. I'll track your profile down and get notifications turned on, so next time you go live, they'll let me know. All right, I think we're going to end it right here. Let me get this thing refueled, pull it up out of the way. There we go. We are done. That's not bad. We discovered this entire map. I'll take it, man. That's a good productive session. So we got all of this done, and we got this road open, and there's no other roads that are blocked. Okay, cool. I'll do a couple tasks off camera, and then next episode we will go on to Zimnegorsk, which I'm told is a very spooky, very haunted place. I love it. There you have it. Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow. See you next time.